Something's going on with Australia right now.
Can you manifest the future? And you know who can? Or who has?
Who
multiple
has?
times. Has. Is a known fact. The Simpsons.
Do you think the director had it in his mind to try and predict these things?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
That is a good question.
Steroids, is there a place for them or should they just be completely banned?
Well, people do take steroids when either like, you know, like you're talking about in sport. Because in the health field, you can't take them.
Can you?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess, yeah, for medical reasons.
Medical reasons.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about sport. So, like, obviously they've got a negative connotation towards them.
Yeah.
But is that just because, like, the government
Yes.
has put a bad light on them?
Well, it's probably not really great for your body.
Probably not.
No, because the thing is, people when they take them, they don't like they just keep pushing. And
What
then it really
What about though if they have doctors prescribing them the right amounts?
I think the problem is it's just easier if everyone doesn't do them.
What about if I give you the idea of the enhanced games?
The enhanced games.
The enhanced games. So it's something recently in the news, I believe,
Right.
and it's like an Olympic Games, but every athlete's on the juice.
Right. They're
So-
allowed to take the roids.
They're allowed to take the roids. They're not going to have any WADA or
Sada, I don't know.
a WADA, SADA, Mafada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
there's
what's
no regulations.
What's my take?
What's your take on it? Because, like, shit, there could be some world records broken.
I guess the only thing is, and the problem is, you can't in the real Olympic Games. Yes, it's technically not meant to be like any enhanced.
No, you're not allowed drugs in the Olympics.
But who's to say? It probably has happened. It does happen.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I don't know. It'd be interesting to see how it played out. But then, if everyone's doing it, does it really like? Is it thing? It's the thing like it's only interesting when it's people that are on it that are going up against people that aren't on it because
No, I don't think so because it's like everybody is pushing their body to the limits almost,
right.
or they're in this enhanced state where they're gonna be breaking records. They're gonna be sprinting faster than Usain Bolt or jumping higher than and breaking the high jump records
just
or
think-
whatever.
Yeah, I think the problem is people like you might want to say doctors can like prescribe people the right amount of steroids, but the thing is, I feel like doctors.
What about my body, my choice?
My body, my choice?
Because I was doing some research, right?
Right.
And so apparently the dude that came up with this idea of the hands games is Australian. Anyway, I was looking into it and he goes, there's a quote that I read that I want to read out to you. He goes, athletes are adults. They have the right to do what they want with their body. My body, my choice. Your body, your choice.
So
No government, no sports federation.
that's fine, but the problem is the Olympic Games is I guess do you call it like a sanctioned body that's meant to be it's their ability to determine what the rules are.
Yeah.
And so yes, people might want to if they want to do steroids, they can do it.
Yeah.
But just be prepared that you're not going to be able to participate in these games.
Well, that's right. That's why they're making this.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Do you think it's going to be good? Do you think it's going to be bad?
I think it could be interesting.
I reckon it's going to be entertaining.
Do you think people need to do, like, could people see it in a way as like, well, you without steroids isn't good enough? Or are you trying to look at it as the fact of like who can push their body to the absolute limit?
Correct.
I
I'm not thinking of it like they're cheaters.
But if
I'm
people are
thinking
pushing
if
it-
everyone's doing it, that is a level playing field. So it's
I get what
who is the best
physically best, but
athlete
yeah.
with
But I just don't think
everyone's taking Panadol. Everyone's taking I don't know, some sort of supplements.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I think the problem is with some particular steroids because it's not like there's just one. I think there's a whole
Yeah, there's
range.
heaps.
Like I don't take them clearly. But I think it's just because it can be so detrimental to your body.
Yeah, I think we're personally looking at it two separate ways.
Yes. Yeah.
I think it's because you're a health professional.
That's probably
you're
that
thinking
could be
it purely just on health benefits.
Yes.
Where
Where
I'm
you're
thinking
not
of it as entertainment. And I'm trying to think outside the box.
Yeah, you're thinking of it as entertainment, and I was probably coming at like health risks on.
And
the
this is
individual.
why the Olympics don't allow it and stuff.
Yeah, because
Anyway.
people could like they're gonna have to sign massive waivers because
And insurance forms.
because
Yeah.
people because then it's also stressing your body as well. So you've gone to the fact of like stressing your body that
Who this
much
guy.
with the roids,
To
but then you're
certificates.
stressing your body because of the actual physical activity. Like you're really, it's not going to be
he
good.
went to uni and got two
two
2 degrees.
2 degrees.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah.
He's
for
smart like that.
I guess you could say that. We do have a guest on today. His name's Jagger. He's our ragdoll.
Well, he's not mine.
Yeah, he's living eyes.
Yeah. First
he's-
time on the show.
Yeah, first time on the show. He's like 3 and a bit. I'm not sure what he's looking at over there.
I think it's those French fries.
Probably. I think he wants to go, but I don't really want him to go. I just want him to stay here. Just stay here, buddy.
He's a pretty cute boy. I'm not
Yeah.
overall a cat lover,
But
but he's up there top
yeah,
top 5 best cats I've ever seen.
he is a cute cat.
Like he's up there with Garfield for sure. Good movie.
Look at him. He loves it, and he loves a little cheeky under the chin.
Little chin scratch.
Yeah, he does love that.
You know what is absolutely crazy?
Yeah. Oh, what
Yeah.
what happened yesterday in
I think
Sydney or last night? Or
A few days ago now. Or was it
it must have
Middle.
only been
recent?
It was either only. I feel like it was only yesterday or the day before.
Could have been maybe
Because
just
I was seeing like 19 hours ago, so I feel like it was yesterday.
yeah.
I want to say it was yesterday. The Bondi, Sydney, stabbing massacre.
Yeah.
I don't even know if we can say the word stabbing, but probably. Oh well.
6 people dead.
7 including the guy.
Yes. Correct.
Absolute. Terrible.
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 Something's going on with Australia right now.
Yeah. Well, the thing is,
we had what's her name? Samantha Murphy.
So there was a bit going on in our hometown, which is truly very sad
Very
and making our town look not great.
no. Two
They had a
recent
walk
murders.
the other day. I didn't realize until the day after. They had a march in Ballarat down the street. I didn't realize till people were posting about it the next day. And yeah, it's just I don't know what's going on at the moment. I was talking to it about it with some of the other people at work. And what do you think of this take where
He's got a new favourite word, take. He's been saying it recently.
what was that word that I said for 3 episodes in a row?
Lucrative.
That was it, lucrative. We won't add that word into this conversation. But some other nurses were thinking, being on in the news. Do you think that's almost like making some people that have these mental health problems that they're wanting to outdo the next person, outdo the last person?
I mean,
in a
I
way?
know what you're kind of saying.
Like, does one of these people see
or
what's
even
happened?
just give them ideas
Yeah,
to what they
that's
could be
what
doing.
one of the nurses thinks. It's like just putting it on the news like this. It's not encouraging someone, but it's almost
Giving them the idea.
giving them the idea. And then because some of these people are like, it's either psychopaths or
Yeah, I know what you're
and
saying.
then and they want to be like. There's been previous things that have happened where it's like they want to be remembered, like because they've either had no one's like they've always been in like the shadows, or they've been the kid that like no one ever talks to, or they're not the normal social constructs.
Yeah.
And then they just do this crazy outlandish thing.
Yeah.
Because and they're like, I
Because they
want
want to be seen or something.
Yeah, because they've never
Yeah.
been seen.
It's I don't know what the answer is, but
Well, no, we're
No.
thank God we're not thinking like that.
no,
'Cause-
absolutely, because it's.
Did you see the videos of the guy like going through the?
Sorry, I'm still thinking about the 2 murders that have
Oh,
happened recently here. But
right.
yeah, yeah, I've seen some videos.
It's so weird.
Yeah,
he's
it is
just
weird.
moving through the shopping center and like he like walks past some people and then like
Jogs at some
jogs
people.
and
yeah.
then but then he's like just quickly walking
Yeah.
and it's like it's just
I
so
didn't actually see
weird.
any videos of him actually stabbing.
No, I didn't see any stabbing because I feel like there was a lot of
They
videos.
probably can't show that on.
No, and there was some that I think is blurred that maybe those people have been stabbed. But
How horrific is it that now
It just
there was
could-
multiple lives lost,
Yeah.
but there was one that had a 9-month-old baby.
yes, and I think they said the mum died and the kid it hasn't.
Hasn't, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's got some.
How
wounds or
effed up do you got to be to like stab anyone? But
Yeah,
effing child, that is crazy. It's
I
just
couldn't even picture doing it.
no.
I couldn't even picture stabbing anyone in the arm with
You know-
like a knife. Like I couldn't imagine just.
So
oh.
I it's sort of weird that this came up. Not weird, but like just the other night I watched the movie Roadhouse. Oh, I wonder if the bloke got it from like a movie. We shouldn't say anyone getting like ideas from a movie because that's not okay.
No, there's no excuses.
There's no and I'm not I'm
Yeah.
not wanting to put any blame on because there was a time where like people used to always think, oh, kids playing GTA is like turns them into a serial killer or something.
Or like
It's like,
playing Fortnite because
Yeah.
you're shooting and stuff.
yeah, and it's absolute bullshit. But in the movie Roadhouse, have you seen it?
Nah.
There's a lot of stabbing in that movie.
I think no, I'm not saying it's an excuse. But like here in Australia, obviously guns aren't as accessible.
Yeah, you think like
So
maybe that's
more
why he had a
Yeah,
oh
I'd say there's a lot more stabbings than shootings, obviously in Australia.
yeah
But it's just crazy to see these things in Australia. You don't picture seeing these things on the news here,
no
and it's like what's going on right now. And then
Yeah.
we also had
Do you
that
feel
news
like-
reporter die.
yeah. Do you feel like as the population grows, there's
things will
more
happen.
chance like that there's going to be
Yeah.
these people
For sure.
with
There's got to be.
these conditions.
Because, well, yeah, it has to be. It's just a mathematical thing. Like, if it's a
Yeah.
1 in every.
But
how
I
many ever.
also feel like too that like do we hear more because of the news like
You know what I hate about the news? It's always negative.
Mm.
It's
A
always
lot of the
negative.
time.
Why is there.
or the positive thing comes after the negative thing has happened. Like they talk about the positive of like the community's all coming together and everything, but it's like they've came together because
off the back of a negative thing?
yeah.
It's just the news is always so negative, and I just hate it. I don't really listen to the news that much,
No.
but it's very negative.
Well, the same here. I'm not a big news guy either, but like when your YouTube or whatever is getting flooded with stuff like this, or your Facebook it's like, yeah. I was trying to ask someone actually, like, is it only us because like we're in Ballarat, we're seeing so much of it right now, and like we're hearing so much about it because it's happening in our hometown. But when I went to, this is sort of off topic, well, not really, but when I went to the Formula One, I was sitting next to a couple guys, one from Queensland and one from
I didn't
Melbourne.
know that. Just ask him.
There was these blokes that just were watching the Formula One and they were just by themselves,
Oh, yeah.
and they were like next to me.
Yeah, and you started talking to him.
Well, they started talking to me and then
Yeah.
just start talking and stuff. Really interesting, actually. Let me first finish that point.
Yeah.
That they have heard of it, so it's not just
Are we talking
maybe-
about Samantha Murphy?
yeah, Samantha Murphy.
Yeah.
They're still hearing it across the world, across Australia. What I was going to say, this one guy I was talking to, he's been watching the Formula One for ages. Lives in Brisbane. He went over to to Europe and did like
Yeah.
a 6-month he said like he did this like 20 years ago or something. Went to Europe and went to like every single race in Europe and just like followed the Formula One around for
pretty
like
elite.
6 months.
That's pretty elite.
Yeah, it was elite. I was like, really? That's sick as.
I could definitely.
In my head, I'm thinking, shit, do you have money?
He must have a little bit of money there.
Yeah.
I'd definitely go to Europe for a couple months.
Yeah.
And just backpack around there.
That'd be pretty cool.
Speaking of traveling,
Traveling.
your
Yes.
boy just made a bit of a purchase.
Yes. When you told me 5 weeks from now, and that's what I said.
That's not what I said. I said
Oh.
5 weeks in America.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I didn't actually click into it.
Yeah.
And I just skimmed. I saw 5 and I saw weeks.
And you took it as in
You're
I'm
going-
going in 5 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I'm going to be there for
'Cause
4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah, right. Because that's a long time.
Mm.
Because originally when you were talking about, I thought you were wanting to go near the end of the year.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. So a couple of weeks ago, I was looking for tickets and can't remember
You
if I
got
said this.
absolutely butthurt. Because it was the day after or
Yeah.
something, and then it
Did
went
I, have
up.
I
like,
said that? Did I tell them
I'm
about
not
this?
sure.
But I've been looking at tickets. This was a couple of weeks ago, and I was looking at them, and I was like,
New Pepsi logo, just so you know. I don't.
We've had these before, I think.
Not cans. I don't think.
Have we?
We had the bottle.
And I was like, all right, we're gonna get them. We're gonna get them tomorrow.
Yeah. Next day comes.
No, I wake up. Still, they went up like $60.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, all right, that's cool. We're
Yeah.
gonna get them tonight. Later that day, I fell so ill and
Oh, yeah.
sick. I was like, nah, Phoebe, you can't come over. I'm that sick.
Yeah.
Let's just push it to tomorrow. Get them tomorrow. We wake up. We look at Webjet.
Yeah.
They go up $1,000.
$1,000.
A whole K.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So we've put it off for like at least 3 weeks now, and then we looked yesterday.
Yep.
We just moved the departure date a week earlier,
Yep.
so we're there for an extra week, and it was back at that good price.
Yeah.
So
Right.
we pulled the trigger.
So did you not try changing the departure?
No, we
date
did, and
originally.
yeah,
and
and
it
they-
didn't change.
no. So
Yeah, right.
yeah, we just been keep looking around, and it's finally popped back up for that good price.
So, did you buy it as like a deal thing with flights and
Nah.
accommodation or a thing?
No, Webjet's just where that, so you can look at all the different airlines.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, all we've booked is the flights.
Yep.
But at least now we have like something to look forward to. Like it's locked in.
Yeah.
We're going.
I don't think I'm going to be having a trip or a big trip until end of next year.
That's all right.
That's all right.
That's all right.
Yeah. That's all right.
Probably the honeymoon, right?
Yep.
The honeymoon.
Yes. So I want it to be amount of weeks too.
Yeah. Well, we're only going to go for like 3.
5's a long time. That's
Yeah.
over a month.
Correct.
Do you know what everything you're going to be doing?
Not everything. Like
No.
we don't have it down to
No.
every activity.
No, because you only just
We don't even know how many all the cities we're going to now, because we were originally we were going to go to, I shouldn't say only. We were going to go to like LA, San Fran, Las Vegas.
is it Las
Miami,
Vegas.
Yeah,
How
Miami
much money
and
are
New
you going to be
York.
spending?
Yeah, a little bit. And
Have you already somewhat budgeted to
Yeah.
know how much?
yeah, I'm not going to say it on here though.
No.
No.
How many?
No. Off air communications.
All right.
Anyway.
Hey. Come back.
Jagger's on the move. Watch the visuals. Subscribe on YouTube.
All right. I'll let you out, buddy. Or should I leave him there?
He looks like he wants to leave.
He does look like he wants to leave. There you go. Bye-bye.
Your cushion. Yeah.
Well, he lasted a while.
So yeah, because we're now for a whole another week, we can probably go to another city now. So I'm pretty stoked for that. I'm pretty keen.
Yeah. So are you going to... Is it Missouri?
Nah, I'm not. I don't think so.
You don't think you're going to...
That's where
go
I
back?
was for college.
Yeah.
Is that what you're asking for?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Is
think
it-
so, because
Is it in the wrong place? It's not really...
it's right smack bang in the middle.
But if you're going from over to over...
Over to over.
Yeah.
Side to side.
Yeah.
Window to the wall.
Left to right, west to south,
Yeah. West to east.
west to east. Yeah.
No, it doesn't work too well, because
Are you going that way?
We're going.
You're going. Yeah.
Because we're going west. We actually are going west to south.
to east.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, west to southwest and then southeast to east.
Something like that.
Yeah. So you're not going straight through the middle.
No, because we're going to Miami first, then up.
Oh, whatever's.
So I don't know if I'm going to be able to make the trip back to the old stomping grounds, but
Who wanted to go more? Or did you both? Did you want to
look, I think it sparked from Phoebe's idea wanting to go to New York for Christmas. The original plan was just to go to New York.
Wait, are you going over Christmas?
Yeah.
Why did she want to go?
To have New York in Christmas, have Christmas in New York.
Why? Because she liked what you when you
Because of
did
the movies, and because what I did. Imagine having a white Christmas in New York City.
Yeah,
Concrete jungle.
I'm gonna have to plan. I'm gonna have to plan mine like this time next year or earlier.
Probably earlier.
Probably earlier.
Probably earlier.
Yeah,
because we started stressing that the flights weren't going to come back down, and accommodation goes quickly because like we booked some. We've already got some booked, just not paid for.
Yeah,
in New York, and now that we have this longer time, we're like, oh, we better look if we can get a couple more days there. And no, we can't. The place we're staying is already booked around.
Would you go to a different?
Yeah, I think we might stay
in
somewhere else for a couple more days.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm jealous.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm keen. I'm getting keen already.
Yeah, 5 weeks.
I tell you what, I need to save up some money.
Far out.
Yeah, I need to save up some money.
Yeah. I could not imagine fucking going on a trip like that.
You know what's funny?
What?
The shoes I'm currently wearing,
Yeah.
half the reason for them was so that I had these for when I go hiking in America.
That's so dumb.
Why?
Because you're probably going to wear them and then the soles will be gone before
they won't
the time. Yes, they will.
No, they won't.
Yes, you'll need to buy another pair by the time you go over there.
Nah, I won't.
Yes.
I want them worn in by then.
Mate, they'll be worn out by then.
You know what they say about hiking shoes? Don't let it be the first time you use them when you go hiking.
No, but...
Because then you get the blisters.
Mate, you've bought them in April. And you're going in, what, December?
I'm now going late November.
Late November. All right. Right.
You know what's bad, though? We get back on December 31st.
You get back on December 31st?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then we're gonna go party that night because it's New Year's Eve.
Sure.
It's New Year's Eve.
You'll be buggered.
It's New Year's Eve.
Mate, you've just had a...
First time seeing the friends again.
Why didn't you want to...
Come back a day before.
After?
What do you mean after?
After... Why didn't you want to stay in America over New Year's?
Well, we don't want to lose all this Australian summer. And
No, mate, I'm just saying like an extra 3 days or something.
Oh, because
4 days. The flight didn't work, did it?
Oh, it's just expensive as well.
I guess.
The closer you are to Christmas, the less people are on flights, so it's cheaper. But like if you fly on the 25th, it's cheap because it's Christmas. No one likes flying on Christmas.
Right. Right. So is that sort of the same thing? Are you flying New Year's Eve?
We're actually flying out on the 29th, but we don't get back here to the 31st.
Due to the day difference or whatever?
The timings.
Future.
Bro, we leave on the 24th at 12 p.m, so midday, and we get there on the 24th, but at 11 a.m. So we actually gain an hour.
Yeah. So really,
we're time traveling.
Time travel is real.
It is real.
And we're going to talk about the future. Can you manifest the future?
That's right.
After this break.
Just want to say a quick shout out to our two brands, RKLS and Vintage Zip. You can find all of their items on our website, rklsclothing.com, or follow them on Instagram at rkls.clothing and at Vintage Zip.
And make sure to follow the Ear Motel by subscribing on YouTube or following on Spotify or Apple Podcasts to stay up to date to all the latest episodes. So let's get straight back into this episode. And we're back. So I left you just before talking about can you manifest the future? And you know who can? Or who has? Multiple times. Has. Is a known fact. The Simpsons. one of our
Simpsons.
childhood greatest shows was on a lot.
The yellow people.
Yeah, I didn't really rate the original Simpsons whenever that came on. Like when
Or like
the original like in
the card, like when the cartoons weren't that very good quality.
yeah, that was a bit like not great.
I think that was in like the 1985
Yeah, but every now and again it would come on at some stage. and
or
it's a bit
something.
like
Early.
I don't know,
Early
been on
days.
for a while.
Yeah. So I did some googling,
Isn't it one of like the longest running cartoons or something ever?
or just shows in general.
I think it literally might be.
Yeah.
Um,
They would have made a bit of coin.
Yeah.
Very lucrative.
What was he?
Snuck that one in
I was
there.
about to say, yeah. I was about to say Matt Damon. No, what was the bloke's name? Matt something. I'm sure of it. The dude.
The director of
it was come up on every single show. The Simpsons creator.
on the big screen. That's on the movie.
Yo, that came out a long time ago, and I feel whenever I see it, I'm like, oh, that didn't come out that long ago.
The movie.
Yeah, but
Bro,
it
we
came out
talked about that last
Matt
episode.
Groening.
There you go.
Matt Groening.
Now, I did some Googling to find out how many different things The Simpsons have predicted.
Yep.
And I've got a list of 13 here. Now, I do want to start off by saying I don't know them all.
Okay.
So I've just highlighted a couple that I do remember from the show and that are either interesting,
Yep.
bullshit,
Right.
or insane.
Okay. Let's hear it.
And they've definitely somehow traveled to
So-
the future, seen it, and then went back.
So I haven't read your list,
No.
but one of the ones that always comes up
Yeah.
is Donald Trump
Yeah.
becoming president.
And
And it's the
going-
one when he's going down the elevator, waving or something,
Yeah.
and then you see it in real
person.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not like him just become president. He's like going down the elevator. And it looks exactly the same.
I don't know how they predicted that.
No.
No, like, seriously.
Yeah, there's some things that they...
Is it they've literally gone to the future and done that?
Yeah.
Or is it Donald Trump's then done that because he was on The Simpsons?
are the latter.
The what?
The latter. Later one. The second one.
Oh, you don't think it's Simpsons going to the future?
Well, actually, maybe Futurama. So
Well, they're different
maybe-
shows.
Yeah, no, but maybe
Anyway,
by the same people.
All right, I'm going to list one out.
Yep.
Smartwatches, 1995, from the episode Lisa's Wedding.
Okay.
Can't remember that one, but it's
No.
an interesting
I
one.
we probably have seen it.
Well, it aired in 1995.
1995. And does it tell
You
us
weren't
when...
even born.
No, I wasn't.
Oh, nor was I.
Nor were you. You were after me.
I was after you.
Yeah. You're 02.
Characters are seen using wristwatches,
Yeah. I feel like I have watched this episode.
using wristwatch-like devices for
Yep.
communication,
Yep.
which closely resembles modern smartwatches.
Yes. I wonder, though, if... Like, and this is just doing way too much research, but if it was already on a different, like, cartoon or something prior to The Simpsons.
1995. How many cartoons was out there?
Probably more than you think.
You reckon?
Yes. Think of Nickelodeon and Disney. They actually did have cartoons back then. I'm pretty confident. Like
Yeah.
yes.
Oh yeah, there's plenty.
Yes.
Plenty.
Yes, because I know this is
There's plenty.
yes. Because
Simpsons isn't even coming up.
like look at this, the Ren and Stimpy show. Do you remember 1991? These people.
Not ringing that many alarm bells. But
I'm just that little bit older than you.
all right. Faulty voting machines
Oh yeah.
in 2008.
I remember they even
Yeah.
do the memes today
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Homer
Yeah.
pushing the one and it doesn't
Homer
let him-
tries to vote for Barack Obama in the US president election, but voting machines changes his
Hillary
vote
Clinton.
to John McCain.
Oh yeah.
This was similar to reports of faulty voting machines in 2008 election.
Yeah, right.
So now, is that just pulling straws, or is that
Do you feel like if The Simpsons, they have so much content,
mate? They have so many fucking episodes.
yeah, so that something
How many episodes
sticks.
do they do per year? Was it like 30?
I thought it was like at least 20 something.
Yeah, and they've done it for over 30 years. Quick bit of math there. That's over 600 episodes.
Let me just say. So, look, how many episodes of The Simpsons are there? All right. I want you to guess.
Is it over 600?
Yes.
Is it over 800?
No.
700?
700.
And 23.
Close. 62.
Mate, that's a freak ton of episodes.
Yeah. So you'd think, and let's just say they've probably the ones that you commonly see. They've probably had like 10 to 20 things that have come true. That's still a pretty good hit rate.
What's 20 divided by 7?
Or do you mean 762 divided by...
No.
20 divided by
762 times 100.
times 100.
That gets you in your percentage.
2.62.
So that for everything they've done, and they'll do a couple things per episode.
Yeah.
So
2.5% hit rate
per ep.
Yeah. So that's like... That's pretty...
Is that good? Because I feel like...
Well, what other shows are doing something like...
That's right.
getting
That's
stuff?
true. That's true. That's true.
But is it also because they're a cartoon?
But the thing is, they're probably doing like 3 or 4 things an episode.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's probably be more like 0.5% coming true. But that's still high.
Yeah, like they're doing a lot of different stuff per episode. Definitely.
But
Because like they might even have like where the power plant blows up or something, and then you could say like, oh,
One
this
habit.
power plant blowed
Exactly.
up, so the
yeah,
Simpsons
exactly.
predicted the future.
Do you think?
It's a bit of a meme.
Yeah.
The
No,
Simpsons-
for sure.
the
People
Simpsons
are searching for
Yes.
things to happen to be able to compare it.
Yes,
But
and
do you think the director had it in his mind to try and predict these things?
that's a good question.
Yeah.
That is a good question. I want to say no. I want to say they're just trying to be funny, and it's not all about the director as well. They would probably have writers.
Oh, that's what I mean. Like
yeah.
not the director himself, but like the writers of the show.
Yeah, are they trying to predict the future?
See, I'm more leaning towards yes.
Or do you think maybe now they try to think about it? Like, oh, what could happen in the future? Maybe they are thinking about it in particular episodes, but I think in some of the facts, like Donald Trump becoming president, I think that's just a joke. And then
he was always a very rich businessman. Though.
Yeah,
So like
maybe.
that's not too far out the ordinary. Like you
Yeah.
might laugh and say Logan Paul couldn't be one now,
yeah,
but when he's 60, you never know.
has any YouTubers been in The Simpsons?
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah. I think Logan Paul might have been.
Maybe, I don't know.
I think
wouldn't surprise me.
Bro, low key, maybe they're not though, because
What?
like purposely doing it. Because they just got so many episodes and trying to just be funny
Yeah,
that
The Simpsons is pretty big time.
I don't know. All right, I'll go back to the list.
How
Now,
many episodes do you think this is? Just the SpongeBob has. How many episodes?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah.
I don't know how many years it went for. I don't think it's been nearly as many as
That's correct.
I'd say
No, nowhere near the same amount of
like
episodes.
nowhere near.
Nowhere near, apparently.
Like, are we talking less than half?
Yes.
263.
Whew, 277.
Bro, that's close.
I'm surprised. I thought there would have been more.
Yeah, I was thinking more like that 435 range.
Yeah, 435 range.
Yeah.
So, season 1 was 1999 to 2000.
Really? SpongeBob that early?
SpongeBob.
Didn't know that.
See, look at this. The Simpsons just debuted on December 17th, 1989.
Whole
whole
another 10
decade.
years.
A whole
Yeah.
decade.
Yeah, but still,
Still,
they're putting out that much more content.
yeah, you're right.
Come on, SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Have you ever seen how like the old cartoons are made? Like they do
Like,
slides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
It is crazy.
Mm.
Like this go back to when we talk about the movies not being the same.
Yeah.
Cartoons are not the same.
No.
Like
It's all digital animation now where back in the day, literally someone drawing them frame by frame.
Frame by frame.
Yeah.
Like, and even, it was built different
Yeah.
back in
I
the
was
day.
just thinking that.
Built different.
Slap that on a shirt. Now, next one I've got autocorrect errors. This is Lisa or not?
I'm so glad I wasn't born later than what I was.
Bro, I'm jealous.
you-
Bro, I'm jealous.
Yeah, no, but it could be a lot worse.
I think
It could be a lot worse. for
still,
you.
yeah, for sure.
I'm thinking.
Bro, I would not want to be born in today's age. I shouldn't even say that,
Maybe-
bro.
no.
I'm still so young. People take the piss out of me, like our parents. With
Yeah,
me saying
definitely.
that, they take the piss out of us.
Definitely. But like, well, but yeah, if I reckon if 10 years, if we were 10, 15 years
Later.
young- later than what we were, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just not. Do you wish you were, I feel like I wish I was maybe 10.
Yeah. I wish I
10
was.
years
Yeah, no,
older.
I'm same. I'm
Yeah.
same. I wish I was definitely like a.
I reckon 10 years for me would have been.
You
No,
reckon?
maybe
No,
not even.
no,
Maybe like
still
7.
still in the 90s. I reckon in the 90s.
Yeah, early 90s.
Early 90s, yeah.
Early 90s.
Yeah, so that you grew up in the early 2000s. Because, like, you can't remember your 2000s years.
Yeah.
Where if you remembered those late 90s and 2000s,
Yeah. They would have been.
they would have been the era, bro.
Yeah. I feel like if you're like that 92 kid,
Yeah.
yeah, you would have been.
Him.
He would
Himothy.
have, they would have been them.
Yeah.
They were them. He was him. She was her. and now, oh no,
And they are them.
and they are them.
We're very inclusive here.
Yes, everyone come to the show.
Yes. Everyone. Now, going back to The Simpsons, we've got a classroom shows a banner reading of welcome students, but misspelt welcome
Right.
due to malfunctioning autocorrect feature. Now, this is anticipating the common error of autocorrect in texting. Now, I feel like that's just pulling strings, trying to connect dots. I don't think that's really them Simpsons
Doing
predicting the
autocorrect.
Yeah, maybe I need to see the app,
Yeah.
but this next one,
Yep. Let me hear it.
I don't know how common this is. Now, a three-eyed fish.
Yes.
I feel like I could picture this app.
Well, do you know I used to have it in one of me cabinets.
Yeah,
I
you
made one.
in ceramics
I was
class.
inspired by the three-eyed fish. I made a four-eyed fish. It was orange as well, but it
Yeah,
had
so-
multicolored.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Simpsons
missed it
there.
there.
Simpsons here, me there.
All right, we got a mutated fish is caught near the Springfield nuclear power plant.
And then it was
decades later,
was it seen in real life?
decades later, a three-eyed fish was discovered in a reservoir in Argentina near a nuclear power plant.
Yeah,
See, I feel like that's pretty similar
that is very similar.
because they're
I feel
Both
like it's
three-eyed
a
fish.
big coincidence.
huge,
Yeah,
huge.
very huge.
But I feel like
I watched this video on YouTube the other day actually of the Simpsons I think the Simpsons made it or someone did the exact replica of the house and then it went and someone won it. Yeah, and it was all decked out on the inside of how it actually looked. Like from the outside to the inside it was an exact replica. And the person I think like didn't want it in the end or something. Who
What they
Well,
got
no,
the
no,
running to win it then?
yeah, the person who originally won it didn't come forward to collect it, and then they like did a redraw or something.
You know what that reminds me of?
Yeah, big Nev.
Yeah, the barbecue.
Doing the redraw, win the barbecue.
Yeah, good story that.
It was a funny story. Our dad is
We need to get him on the
Character.
show,
yeah, maybe.
or do we not? And
And he just leaves us the
living legend, the legend, of
legend beyond the scenes.
Yeah. Now, another prediction that's pretty crazy
Yeah.
is the FIFA corruption scandal in 2024. Now, in an episode, they had FIFA officials are shown being arrested for corruption,
Right.
bro, resembling the real life FIFA corruption scandal that unfolded only 1 year later. That's
So
pretty.
did those
bro,
FIFA people see the app and then
but I don't think they'd put their jobs on the line. I think that's literally predicting the future.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
I'm so interested to see what the world would be like when I'm like 75. In 50 years' time.
Yeah, but are you willing to wait?
I don't know.
Really?
What do you mean?
You don't want to live your life till you're 75?
Oh no, definitely. I'm just saying. I wonder if it's gonna be shit.
Or do we all I think we all think it's going to be shit.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna be
just
same.
I feel like I'm just trying to have a positive mindset that
Did we talk
it's
about
not
this
go-
last week? With
it's
like,
not going to be as bad as we think.
I feel like it might not be as changed as we think. I don't know.
I think
Did
it's
we
'cause
talk about this last
we
week with
talked
the
about
flying cars? Yeah,
and that
it ain't gonna happen.
I don't think it will.
Not in our lifetime.
Can't.
Not in our lifetime.
I feel like every car, yeah, most cars will be electric,
Well, I'm
Or
pretty. Yeah.
hy-
I think I said
hydrogen
hybrid.
combustion.
Something or other. Did you go to the next one?
I've still got a couple more. Do you want to hear a couple more?
Sure.
Okay, we've got FaceTime and video calls. In the same episode
Oh.
of Lisa's wedding, aired in 1995,
Yep.
we've got Lisa talks to Marge through a video call
Yeah.
on a device that resembles FaceTime.
Yeah, right. In what year?
Predicting the rise of video calling technology. 1995.
1995, and FaceTime probably only was coming out like 2010.
2010?
Yeah, that's
what I
what
was
I'm
thinking.
Yeah, or later. I don't know, because here. Let me think. I was in. There
Probably
was
later.
not FaceTime when I was in early years of high school, and I went to later. It was later than 2010. Must have been like 2013.
2010.
Yeah, right. Well, we were close by then.
Yeah.
Um,
Ooh, bang on.
yeah, we were smart.
Ear Motel. That-
So what?
That's the same episode that they predicted the smartwatch and the video call. So,
It was that type of app.
that's what I'm saying. So,
Yeah.
did they really predict it, or are they just chucking everything out there with
Yeah.
technology that may be a thing?
Yeah,
That's what I'm
also,
thinking.
but I'm also thinking as well. Like, have they got ideas from other shows or movies? Because there could have been something similar, and like we're just doing. Even though this is the app where we're talking about Simpsons predicting the future, maybe the Simpsons got ideas from other sources, and they put it into theirs, and now everyone runs with Simpsons predict the future.
Maybe.
But maybe it was actually this movie or that TV show
I don't know.
predicted
I don't have
it first.
I don't have the answer to that.
No,
so-
I don't have the answer to that either.
I've
But
got
I'm
two
just
more.
playing devil's avocado.
Devil's Avocado. I got two more. Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
In an app in 2002, a video game very similar to Guitar Hero is featured, predicting that the actual release of Guitar Hero will be a couple of years later.
So in that case, do we think Guitar Hero?
That's what I was thinking
Yeah.
when I was reading it. That's what I was thinking. That
Guitar Hero
actually got the
probably
idea from the Simpsons
Yeah.
episode.
which smart.
Yeah, very smart.
We should probably watch more Simpsons episodes.
And we get business ideas
yes,
from them.
and then we get shouted out by the media because
Yes.
the Simpsons think that they predicted what we made.
I wonder
But
if
we did the reverse.
the Simpsons predicted podcasts.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Don't know.
And then the last one, COVID-19 pandemic.
That's yeah.
Have you seen this before?
I think yeah.
So there's a scene where a factory worker in Japan sneezes into a package, spreading a virus worldwide.
Yeah.
Eerily similar to the COVID-19 pandemic.
Yeah.
Now,
So people ran with that.
that was very big, especially in the COVID-19 times.
Yeah.
People were saying, yes, Simpsons knows what's happening.
Yeah. That was when the people really thought the Simpsons were like actually future. Like,
The Simpsons
the
are the government.
yeah. Which they still could be a part of.
I think they probably are.
So, can people manifest the future? I think people can manifest
You
somewhat.
I feel like you got to define manifest because it's got to be different to goal setting.
Right.
Because setting goals and then taking steps to get to those goals, that's not what manifesting is. Manifesting is like
Thinking about
it, like playing it through your head, like I'm going to be doing, like I'm going to be rich, I'm going to be rich, I'm going to be rich, I'm going to be rich.
Yeah. So maybe
Just doing that, I don't think it's going to be
I think
make you rich.
I think yeah. I feel like maybe with manifestation comes you have to set goals and accountability.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe manifesting in itself alone probably going to be very low percentage.
Yeah. I agree.
But manifesting alongside with dedication, I reckon elevates
For sure.
the expectancy.
Expectancy.
The-
I think it puts you in the right mindset
Yes.
to achieve things.
Yes.
Because if you got that passion, that drive.
I don't think you're probably not going to be able to do it without manifestation.
Possibly.
Possibly. I feel like
Have you ever tried to manifest anything?
for sure, I reckon.
Yeah.
For sure.
Manifest.
I would say I would do it with this podcast.
Manifest.
To an extent. Yeah.
Respect.
We pretend that there's one day going to be this will blow
That's
up.
true. That's true.
That's the form.
Because it will. Because I'm manifesting
That's
it.
manifesting it.
I'm manifesting that
And
this
then-
podcast is going to
Blow up. And then the thing is, we're trying to be somewhat consistent.
That's right. I think, I think manifesting is like playing it in your head and getting that mindset that it's going to happen. But ultimately, I think it comes down to like goal setting, taking the steps.
Manifesting could almost be as well like involve spirituality.
Yeah.
Spirituality. And believing in God or your
What about yourself?
and yourself, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And then like feeling you gotta almost. I feel like it's almost like you almost gotta feel like you're already there.
Yeah, for sure.
I guess that's sort of the thing. Like a part of manifesting is like you already feel like that's where you are.
Yeah. I feel that. Feel that, and then the rest will follow.
Yes.
Well, the Pepsi's finished.
Yes, mine's almost done. Episode
91.
91. Little rhyme there.
Was it?
Pepsi's done. Episode 91.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if you're listening on Spotify, if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, just please pause the episode right now. Actually, no, don't pause it right now because you haven't heard what I want you to do.
All right.
After I finish what I'm saying,
Okay.
I want you to pause it and go do it. I want you to politely star rating of 5.
Okay.
And then leave a little review saying, "Oh my God, those boys are funny." No, up to you. But if you're on YouTube,
I'm going to say if you're on YouTube, leave it in the comment section down below. Jagger. Jagger.
ER, is it?
Yeah, a little shout out to Jagger.
Shout out, Jagger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Smash that subscribe button. Smash that like button. Turn on the notification bell if you want. Don't have to, but
Share.
hit the subscribe button. And we'll see you next week.